Hello and welcome to Comic Solving Problems. I'm Stephen Allen.
And I'm Eric McElroy. Hello.
Hello. Welcome along. And calm down. Don't press it. You know the thing that they have to do on the BBC where they say, like, this is a pre-recorded thing. Don't text as it may cost you money. Whatever you do, don't text for two reasons. One, this is a pre-recorded episode. Two, you should not have our phone numbers.
Yep.
That is, unless I've pressed the wrong button and they're on screen. No.
Yeah.
No.
We love you, but not that much.
So this is Comic Solving Problems, the bi-weekly comedy show where two comedians solve the problems by looking at the news, apart from this one.
Yep.
We're not here right now.
We are not.
No, I'm off doing a crime because this is technically an alibi.
Except when you say it like that. You shouldn't have said that.
Oh, nuts. Okay. I better call me and tell me that I shouldn't actually do a crime. Sorry.
What's your phone number?
It's 073. So yeah, pre-recorded fun times. But the reason it's pre-recorded, we cross over to Mr. Erich McElroy to find out more.
Yes, I'm sad to report, after nearly a year of doing this show, we're in season 3, this is the last one that you will see of me quarantined or locked down in this particular office space, because we are moving house as this is being broadcast. So we didn't have enough. Basically, my wife would have killed me if I said we were doing a show tonight. So I was like, yeah, I'm taking Thursday off. She's like, yeah. So we're in between houses, and we should be back fully running with a brand new office, brand new studio space on Tuesday, which may still be boxes. It depends on how much I get my ass in gear to get everything unpacked. But yeah, we are changing location, and we're leaving the country, and I'm not allowed to disclose where I'll be.
Fair enough. I think boxes could be actually quite a nice aesthetic.
Because we
boxes all
spend
around.
a lot of time thinking about the look going on here. I got the beer sign on.
Yep.
Got my Boy Scouts, Cub Scouts thing hanging up there.
Yeah.
Can't see anymore because we changed the camera. Still got my books over there. See, all displayed.
Some of the clips that we post on social media to plug the comedy bits that we do, they've had comments where people have said, I'm just obsessed with whatever that thing is on the door, because they don't get the context of what it is. They just, I don't know, it looks like little mini lederhosen that you've got hanging up there. I described it in one comment section as, it's probably Eric's nightmare catcher, because there's been a lot of those.
It's from when I was 8 years old, and I was a Cub Scout, and I got a badge. And it's supposed to be full of badges. I didn't quite achieve much.
It's still time.
Still time.
That's what you should have done with your lockdown. People have learned languages, learned how to bake bread. You could have been like, finally finish the Scout badge thing.
It's not even Boy Scouts. It's Cub Scouts. So I didn't even get to Boy Scouts. Did I do Boy Scouts? Oh, I can't remember. So long ago. But yes, so we're moving house. Not very far. We're staying in the same part of London because the kids are in school here, but our landlord wants the house back. So whatevs.
I mean, it's a bizarre thing to be moving house during a lockdown.
It has been a right pain in the ass, let me tell you. So, because we were concerned, like, if we got sick and had to not leave the house legally, our lease is ending, our new lease is starting, what do we do? And we asked the estate agent, and she went, I don't know. She was really helpful.
And you probably just have to make sure you... my theory would be, don't fall between two stools. Either you're healthy enough to move out, or if you get ill, just go in hospital for a while. And that way they can have the house back.
That's true. Yeah, and the thing is, the landlord's keen to take the house back, but would she really want to if we'd all just had COVID?
There's going to be a lot of cleaning in there, yeah.
A lot of cleaning. So yeah, it's been I mean, the move has been postponed 3 times because of lockdown. So we were like, lockdown 3, yeah, we're not moving. But it's just time. It's time. And so I'm excited. Let's get a new office and a new studio space. So that'll be pretty cool. And
it feels like a really far-fetched reason to leave the house. Like, you're just so sick of being in the same place. You're still allowed to move house. Right, let's do it. Pack up, just so we can get out of this room for once.
That's what it is. I made up the landlady making us move and spending thousands of pounds that we have not earned over the last year just to get out of the house. Because it is one of the legal reasons why you can leave. And I cannot stand going on another fucking walk.
Given a choice between exercise or move house, I don't blame you. Makes a lot of
Moving
sense.
house.
Yeah, speaking of that, if you could help fund Eric's transition into a new property, the Ko-fi link is down the bottom. Any money you chuck in that pot would be very much appreciated. Because also you're going to redo the studio area. You know, there's a bit more kit going in there. At some point, there might be some more kit I get to do. Probably not. I'm still prioritising my purchase of food over anything else, various reasons. But we'll get there. It'll be absolutely fine. Yeah. Of course, you could always. You could buy the book, but I've moved it too far away. I can't reach it with the headphone.
Steve's got a book on Amazon. Steve N Allen. What's the name of the book, Steve?
Lasted another year despite a pandemic.
There you go. He's going to try and reach it. He's not going to last an episode without. Anyway, but yeah, you can donate for whatever reason. If you want us to come back live, you could donate. If you don't want us to come back live, you could donate. Either way. You were kind of like Marco Rubio when he reached to get that glass of water during his response to the State of the Union.
You can even go further across.
There's separate camera. Yeah, you could have kept yourself in shot the whole time. Anyway, so I'll be back. So this is Thursday.
So
what's happening?
I prepared some stuff for you, though, Eric. Don't you worry, because we can't.
We had to work for this.
We can't talk about the news. We can't talk about live chat, but we do have some comments because we are flipping social media stars. Because some of our clips get viewed on TikTok, and that's a thing apparently. And now China knows everything about me, but they did already because we've talked before. I've got a Huawei router. I've given up. But what I thought we'd do is look at some of the comments that people have been giving us on TikTok for some of our various social media clips and whatnot. I got loads. You know, it's clips like us. Like they're talking like this, just this kind of thing. We'll do some jokes about Brexit or lockdown or whatever, and people have noticed that. Some of the comments we've been getting, I've been getting these. He sounds like the robotic voice on YouTube. Bro, you sound like a speech to text. Ouch. That guy is a living text to voice. Oh, thank you for that kind of vibe. What else do people have to say? Bro, you sound like text to speech. I sounded like me first. The robot's copying me. I think I made a really good point with that one. So imagine that. I'm not even the most famous version of me, and the one that is more famous than me is a flipping robot. I've been replaced. Like, you don't even need me to do voiceovers anymore. Flipping Google's speech to whatever it's called replaces me.
We thought we were safe as comedians and voice artists from, the mechanization.
That's the type of nut. Sure, it's... but don't worry, because whilst I've been feeling terrible being compared to a computerized voice, I don't sound like a computerized voice, do I? Although... when they did the timetable on the train change, God, that was a harder sentence to say than I planned. When it would say, like, times are changing from the 25th of May. And everyone said, is that you who got that gig? And there's nothing worse than that, because no, I didn't. So not only do I sound generic, but I don't get any of that money. Please support us. But you've not seen any of these. But here are some comments that you've received on there as well.
Oh, shit.
Isn't that Corey Feldman on the right? At first, I thought it was Corey Feldman. Guy on the right looks like Corey Feldman. Don't worry, there's another page of comments that you got as well. Corey Feldman seems to be doing good these days. Corey Feldman looks great.
I mean, he looks fucked. I mean, have you seen Corey Feldman? The guy's been through massive drug addiction. Yeah. And his career's not going well. He doesn't even get this many people watching him on YouTube.
Not anymore.
So fuck you, Corey Feldman.
I did find a picture of him in a more flattering days because I thought this might make you feel good.
Okay.
There you go.
Oh, that is definitely... that's a picture of me. What are you doing? Stick some... when I shave. If you look at him now, it looks like he's... I mean, if you Google him now, he looks like he just got out of the gutter.
Look at this. Oh, it's just... It's like it's the normal show. Hello, I'm Stephen Allen.
I'm Eric McElroy.
No one can tell the difference.
Can we do the little thing where the mouth moves?
Not at this late stage of the day, I'm afraid. But also...
You'll do that in the edit, won't you, Steve? When it goes out on Thursday, it'll have my mouth moving. Like,
yeah. And then I thought, seeing as, look, we proved that you don't look like Corey Feldman there. And for anyone who thinks that I sound like Google's text-to-speech, I've recorded a bit of Google's text-to-speech. So does this actually sound like me?
Have you noticed that the people who are anti-maskers have the kind of faces you really wish would be covered up?
It might not sound like me, but he's got better jokes. Damn it.
I thought you were going to play the robot voice.
Hey, You can't see my lips move. Special effects.
Corey Feldman.
That's what's going great guns on TikTok these days, comparing you to Corey Feldman. Really all about it, as it's not mentioned in my book, lasted another year despite a pandemic. It's got an actual ISBN thing on. An actual...
Yeah. That's right. So if you're disappointed that we're not live right now, you can go on is it on the Kindle or the Amazon book thing?
Yeah, both. You can get the paperback on Amazon.
You can read Steve's book like that, and you can listen to my podcast, American Exchange, where I talk to politicians and things like that. So
when you talk to politicians, do they go, Corey, how have you been?
That's how I've been getting these people. How do you think I got the Mooch to come on the podcast? I was like, hey, Mooch, it's Corey. How you doing?
Let's bring that back up. There you go.
How you doing, Mooch? I wanted to talk to you. I'm doing politics these days. Not in movies as much anymore.
Yeah.
Stand by Me. Those are my best days.
Yeah, it's all behind you now. Bless.
All behind me now.
So it is difficult to try and talk about newsy stuff on a pre-recorded show. Is there any news that you think that we could be talking about if we were live right now?
Well, this could have been a big one, considering it is allegedly the day after Biden is sworn as president and Trump is finally out of office. But we don't really know what's going to happen, because when we move house, my broadband gets turned off some point on Wednesday. So I won't know how things have gone, because, I mean, they've had more Army troops in the Washington, D.C. after the insurrection than are in Afghanistan, Syria, and Iraq combined, American troops. They've been going through the National Guard who are there to make sure there aren't any insurrectionists have infiltrated the National Guard. So things could go really badly on Wednesday, and I've got no idea what's happened. So I'm going to sleep when we're recording this feeling pretty good about what's coming.
Yeah, now I'm really worried that whilst this is going out, I'm going to be sat there thinking, oh, that is inappropriate to broadcast that after all the riots. So
let's not talk about the Queen.
You reckon that's going to happen? Is that what it's going to be? It's going to all kick off.
I'm talking about the band.
Good stuff. Yeah. So look, there's no live show. I mean, it's truth. If you do want to help us out, that's always appreciated. But yeah, get ready for Tuesday when we're back with the main business. Get people pointed in the
new office. You're going to have a new studio on Tuesday?
Not yet, although I'm working on, give me a few months and I've got a new studio space in mind. And then, it's going to be new set design. We're already thinking of these things.
I'm on a diet, so it's going to be a whole new...
Oh, yeah.
Whole new. Lost some weight already.
Look at that. You're hiding it.
Didn't even notice. Thanks.
No, I didn't notice, because whenever I close my eyes, I imagine that's what you look like. So...
I mean, we do have a square jawline. You can see. I can see it.
Sadly, I mean, I think we both know they probably meant more modern versions of Corey Feldman, but
drug addict one. Yeah.
It's a look.
I can dream.
Yeah. To be able to afford those kind of drugs, and if you'd like us to be able to afford that, please chuck money in the pot.
Yeah, but even if you can't chuck money in the pot, subscribe to the channel. Watch our old clips that are on there. Not old, but just previous. And catch us live every Tuesday and Thursday normally.
Sounds good to me. So yeah, get yourself enjoying whatever you get up to. Hopefully you survive the American riots. And Tuesday, 9 o'clock.
See you there.